Bit of jumping around. Back and forth. If you're following this exercise, we're gonna do a short warm-up, just 15 minutes, which is shorter compared to what we do at CARISMA usually. But then we're gonna do some basic techniques. I will teach maybe a couple of punches, one punch today, and various variation of why it's meant to be this way. And then we do some combinations. Open and close. Cross. Single jump, crossing. Okay, rolling shoulders backward. I do this warm up, which is more or less always the same, just because it's easier to remember. I don't have to think too much about it. If I have to invent new exercise every time, it's just more complicated. Open and close the arms. Hands. Hands up. And this. And this. Backward. Punching. Boom. Punch, double, jet back fist. Knee strikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Throwing legs forward, up, the other leg, 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 up. Okay, nice and simple, just a few minutes, just to get the blood circulate a bit faster, the heart pumping a bit. Then we do some stretching, which is enabling us to kick, and then we'll do some punching and kicking and stuff. Okay, so parted feet, hips, turning around, 2 or 3 rotation in one direction, 2 or 3 rotation in the other direction, and again changing and changing. I see some of you are live watching. I can't see who you are from this distance, so I thank you for watching. And again, if you're one of my students and you want to follow my lesson, please do, and film yourself and post it on our Facebook page, on our Facebook group, or just share it wherever you like, on Instagram, and just send me a link. I'm happy to watch it wherever you do it. It helps to keep our club alive, keeps you busy and training, and hopefully when this nightmare of coronavirus is out, we will be back training together again soon, hopefully. Change. Good. Alright, so let's stretch the legs a bit. Open up this position and bend the front knee, keep the torso up, stretch. The rear leg is stretched, the foot is 90 degrees, the front foot is fairly far away, so when my hip is down, my knee is straight. I don't want the leg to go past the foot. Same, the other side. Keep your torso straight up, tense your lumbar area here. And change leg again. And change leg. Good. Up, shake. Now, turn your feet in this position. So we turn the heels outward, the toes inward. From here, with the leg totally straight, we are bending forward and stretching. What we want is making sure that your hands are down. If you are not very flexible here, you might be here. The point is, if you let gravity do its job, eventually muscles will relax. They don't need to stretch, they need to relax. Most of muscles are very tense. So if you relax them, they will let you do this. What you want to do from this position, making sure you touch. When you are totally flexible, you should be able to touch with your hands on the floor. And bend. You do it once, let the muscles recover a bit, and then repeat. Down. Okay, bend. Now we go down toward one leg, grab the foot with both hands. The other side, same thing. Back in the middle and up. Good little exercise to improve your stability is this. You turn the other direction, the other direction, the other direction, change leg. Change direction every 2 or 3 times, okay? Now, let's go back to some more stretching. Why do I do so much stretch? Because stretching allows my muscles to be nice and relaxed. It allows me to kick high. And at my age, nowadays, I need to stretch more than I used to do a few years ago. But still, it's very important to prepare the muscles for the work they need to do later. Cross your arms, stretch in front of you this way. Let your body down. If you can touch with your elbows on the floor, that's good. If you cannot, it doesn't matter. You can hang and let gravity do its job. Okay, down toward one leg. We grab the foot with both hands. Change the other side. Back to the left. Back to the right. And back in the middle. Good. This little exercise here. Okay, from here you can see me. Oh, not sure. Okay, so from here the point is this. We are in this position. Our feet are flat on the floor. Our arms are in front of us. The idea is I'm moving my weight forward. I lift my heels off the ground and then push them back in. Heels off the ground. Push them back in. And now I shift my weight forward completely. My weight goes above my hands and stretch this way. Look in front of you. Let this area here relax. You're stretching. After you've done it for a few seconds, 10, 15, 20 seconds, you turn on one side, one hand down, turn your feet, this hip is being stretched, my hand is off here, and then change and down. And this. Good. Now, I'm now sitting on my heels. I can do some stretching, further stretching. Yeah, I am a bit stretching obsessed, I know that, but it pays back at the end when it's time to kick people in the head. Okay, so sit on one foot, extend the leg in front of you. You grab the foot if you can, or you grab whatever you can reach. Keep your legs straight here. If you can grab the foot with two hands, it's the best. And you stretch in front of you, lowering your face toward the leg. Then you change leg and grab the foot and stretch. Great. And now sit. This position. From here, turn the feet, turn the legs around, nice and relax. Make sure that both legs touch in this position, and then this. In this position, the feet have to be far enough so that you don't touch your foot with your other knee, and so on. Good. Now we're going to stretch again in this position, split in position. Ideally, you want to be as wide as possible here, but it's not very useful if you're just very stretched here and you are like this. Okay. The key point is being able to rotate your pelvis forward so that your spine, seen from the side, your spine needs to be able to rotate forward and go toward the front of your legs. If you are like this and you just try to back your back, it's not useful. So relax. Small adjustment side to side just to feel if there is any asymmetrical stretching, asymmetrical tension. Then you go toward one leg, grab the foot if you can, and then I'll do it from this side so you can see what I'm doing. From here, okay, and then you go and grab the foot on the other side. Good. Now we turn this position, grab your leg, your ankles, and you push your legs apart using your elbows. Good. Okay, it's time for some press-ups. As I have an injury in my shoulder, I was going to do just 20, but if you can do more if you feel like, or less if you cannot. Ideally you want to have the press-ups with your body perfectly straight. I do it this way so I relax my spine while I do it, but you can do it with both feet down. The idea is to bend your arms down and come back up, okay? So let's do 20. Let's go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Good. Excellent. Right, we're gonna do some abdominals now. The abdominals we're going to do are this. From this position, I'll go sideways so you can see what I'm doing. Ideally, you should do it as well. The idea is your legs are bent, your feet are flat on the floor, you lower yourself down, you raise your arms this way, you keep them that way, and you're lifting your torso up until you are about 45 degrees. Then you lower yourself down, and at the end of each 10 I will count till 10 again and hold my position. Right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Bit of stretching for the back. I'll do it sideways again so you can see what I'm doing. From here, I'm trying to lower myself down, bring the elbows to touch the floor, and stretch my spine. Then swap leg and repeat. Excellent. Good. One more stretching in this position. I'm going to grab my foot and hold my leg down with the opposite hand and stretch this way. And then change leg and repeat. And both hands. Excellent. Tap. Let's repeat the stretching. Good. Stretch this way, keep your head up, keep your torso up, shoulders straight, spine straight. Try to lower your chest toward the floor rather than the head. It's easy to touch with your head. It's more difficult to touch with your chest. Good. Let's now try to grab the foot with both hands. Same on the other side. And let's try to open up a bit more. And that's about it. Good. Okay, so even if I don't know who is watching, so I don't know what level of kickboxers you might possibly be, but I will start today with some basics. I will teach one punch and one kick from scratch, like I will do in a beginner's course, and then I'll do some combinations, and then I will do some power work as well. I've got some weights. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is the jab. So the jab is a punch that every boxer uses in thousands and thousands of times in each fight. The jab is a very simple punch where you are stepping forward or even stepping backward sometimes. So the jab is a simple punch which comes from your left shoulder, from the front shoulder where you're left in front, or your right hip front, the jab always comes from the leading side of your body. When you're fighting, you're in this position and you fight. Okay, so the jab essentially in this first instance is just the extension of the arm forward by keeping the shoulder up and the guard in the other side, boom and back. So if I'm doing it sideways, I'm punching, boom and back, so boom and back. The idea is the arm, however strong you are, even if you're lifting hundreds of kilos on a bench press, the simple strength of the arm is not going to be enough to inflict some real pain when you're trying to punch full contact someone. Therefore, the jab usually is done in combination of the left hand and the stepping forward. Okay, so you're stepping, boom, and delivering the punch at the same time. So little punch, bam, little punch, boom. It can be done attacking, boom. It can be done defending, boom. If somebody is there, I want to go and punch them, I step in and I punch them. If somebody is stepping forward, I create space, I move backward and I punch. Same thing can be done with the right. Obviously, jab right, stepping backward, jab right, jab right, jab right, jab right, jab right. Keep your shoulder, keep your guard. The guard is the only thing between you and your opponent's punches and kicks. So keep it tight always when you're punching and when you're kicking. So that's the jab. So I brought here today a couple of 1 kilo weights. They are excellent to do. You can't do this with much more weight in your hands, but 1 kilo is good to give you a bit of workout, both for the shoulders and for the arms and the bicep. You don't have these? Well, look what I got here, something that most of you should have at home. Couple of tins. These are 400 grams of canned tomatoes. Well, I'm Italian, so we do keep this, but if you have baked beans, it will be the same. A tin like this is nearly half a kilo. It's still gonna give you a good workout rather than using the bare hands. So we're gonna do 10 punches stepping forward, 10 punches stepping backward. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then change leg. I do it sideways so you see what I'm doing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The idea when you're punching people is always to make sure that your front stance, whatever the position is always toward the opponent you're fighting. So if my opponent moves, I always adjust my position so that I can always deliver every punch I decide to deliver. If I'm here, my opponent goes there, I can't punch him like this, it's gonna be useless. So I need always to reposition my stance so that I'm in the optimal position to deliver every punch I want. Good, so that's the first punch, the jab. Now we're going to do the first kick of the day. The first kick of the day is going to be the front kick, which if you are one of my students you've seen millions of times, or many thousands of times probably. But if you are new to this and you are interested in learning, the front kick is a kick which pushes your opponent away from where you are, pushes the opponent away. It's done by lifting the knee up, extending the leg and come back. I do it on the side, so from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it can be done. At the moment I'm doing it with the rear leg, which is very powerful, boom. But if I'm in a different stance, like in cat stance, I can do it with the front leg. Obviously the kicks with the front leg are faster, they will reach your opponent quicker, but the kicks with the rear leg always deliver more power. They build up more momentum, they travel for a longer time, they get accelerated for a longer time, so when they push, the whole body is behind. Okay, so let's do 10 kicks. I hope it's all clear. Guarding position, kick, come back. Kick and come back. Always come back in exactly the same position you were when you started. Don't wobble, don't do this sort of thing. So kick and then overshoot you, return, you're in the wrong position. Your position to start is this, you kick, come back exactly in the same position. Alright, guard up. Keep your guard in position while you're kicking. We're going to do 10 kicks with the right. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we change leg. Make sure your position is exactly mirroring the previous one. Your right hand this time is in front of your face, your left hand is by your jaw. You kick with the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Relax a bit. Shake it. Shake it. Good, good. Okay, we're going to do now. So today I have explained the jab and the front kick. I will now do 10 kicks which from the front stance, so sorry, from the front leg in cat stance, which is slightly different. So the cat stance is in this position, the feet are in an L shape, my weight is on the rear leg. From this position I'm kicking with the front leg. Alright, so we'll do 10 of these each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Shake it a bit, relax, stretch a bit more, just in case you need some more. Okay, so I've explained 2 techniques. I won't explain more, but for those of you more advanced, we'll do now some combinations. Okay, so let's do. So from this position, we're gonna do jab, cross, uppercut, uppercut. Okay, let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're gonna do from the right leg, right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now, simple combination. Everybody should be able to do this, whether you're a beginner or not. It's gonna be this combination of the 2 techniques I explained before. So the jab, followed by front kick with the rear leg. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Change leg. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Shake it a bit. Excellent. I'm gonna do some combinations now of punches. Jab, cross, roll, cross, hook. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change legs, the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, good. Shake it away. Shake, shake. And okay. Now, just to get the legs moving a bit more than a simple front kick, which is the most conservative kick you can think about, we're going to do now some kicks with a straight leg, like axe kicks. Okay, so we've done it on Tuesday, we've done it on Sunday. Today's Tuesday. We've done it on Sunday. So let's do little combination. Round kick with the front leg, sliding forward, bang, jab, axe kick with the front leg. Okay, so from here, your cast stance, you're moving. The idea is, boom, you surprise your opponent with a sliding technique. So you slide, jab, and then bang. You surprise them with a kick in the head. Okay? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Everything we do right, we do left, and vice versa. So let's go right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. Right. Okay, people. I think working out solo, it's a lot more intense than it is while you're sparring or training with other people, because when you train with other people, more or less it's a balance exercise. One attacks, the other attacks, unless you're coached by a coach full on. So today I think I'll give it a bit of a stretch now, and I will come to a conclusion, come to an end for today's session. If you are one of my students, you would know that normally at about this time, it's about 6:30 at the moment, sorry, it's about 7 o'clock at the moment, we would be normally finishing the warm-up and start a full hour of training, usually in pairs or sparring and so on. Here being solo, I can't spar with anyone, I can't really do very complicated techniques, I can't do any technique with attack and defense. So I will say bye to everyone. I thank you all for watching. There are still 7 people watching, which makes me very happy, 7 more than I expected to be. Don't forget, every Tuesday at 6:30, every Thursday at 6:30, every Sunday at 5, I will be here from now on until the alarm for this coronavirus is finished, and until we can go back to Cassie Carriage and start training again with each other. I thank you all for this, for you watching. I hope you have tried some of these techniques. For those of you who might have, who are my students or have been my students, you know what I'm talking about. For those of you who are totally new, be careful the way you practice this stuff, because this requires a certain level of mobility, flexibility around the joints, around the muscles. And if you've never done it before, on your own, without proper guidance, you might hurt yourself. So, be safe, stay at home, like the Prime Minister. Let's help each other to save lots of lives. Let's not go and meet other people who are not supposed to be meeting. And keep training, keep fit, because fitness is what is going to help your immune system to stay strong. It doesn't mean that you're going to be immune to the coronavirus, but you might be a bit more resistant than other people who are not fit and not training. Thank you very much, and good night.